morning, race fans, and thank you for joining us today at Transport Diecast Racing. I'm your host, JT, and I'd like to welcome you all to the second half of Round 2 of Miatas at the Crest, our first mail-in tournament featuring only the iconic Japanese Roadster. Today, we'll be racing 6 matchups from groups 4, 5, and 6. We started with 48 drivers from around the globe. We're now down to 18. And after today, we'll know which 12 drivers will be advancing to round 3. Now for the rules. Matches are best of 3. In the event of a third race, the car with the faster lap takes the inside lane. Double DNFs only restart races 1 and 2. The prize for this tournament is sponsored by Slanman Customs. The winner will receive a $30 credit to the Slanman Customs store, along with a pair of axle jigs. You can check out his store through the link in the video description. Now let's race. Starting off today is Group 4, featuring 4 cars built by TDR. First up, we have Azmi G of Transport Diecast Racing versus Marquista of M&M Racing. Azmi G starts on the inside lane as the higher seed. He's got a faster qualifying time and faster round 1 time than Marquista, so this should be his race to lose. As he holds on to that inside lane advantage and builds on it, Marquista's still in the picture. He still has a chance if Azmi messes up, but Azmi puts down a clean run, and he takes race 1 with the 15.797 time, a new personal best for him. And nothing crazy happened there, so we're gonna go right on to race 2. They switch lanes. Marquista's on the inside now. Can he hold on to this lead? He does. Azmi now fighting from behind. Marquista puts a little distance on him. And a bad drift by Azmi gives Marquista race 2 with a 15.589 time. Another personal best. And that time is faster than Azmi's time, so Marquista will start on the inside lane for race 3. Can he take it? He starts off in the lead and maintains that inside lane advantage. Azmi again fighting from behind, but he's nowhere to be seen this time. Marquista with the bad drift down the drop gives Azmi a chance. Here comes Azmi, and he makes it! He takes the race from Marquista with a 17.284 time. And here's the replay. Marquista makes some contact with the wall, slows him down a lot. And Azmi goes high, picks up momentum, and he goes for the late pass and barely makes it right before the finish line. And here's another replay. He wins by a half car length. Wow, that was close. And with his 2 wins, Azmi G will advance to round 3. And now let's find out who he'll face next week between Mr. 27 and Ollie. Ollie from Transport Diecast Racing will be driving against Mr. 27 of the Murata Racers. Ollie will start on the inside lane as the higher seed. And it looks like he will hold on to that inside lane advantage. Mr. 27 with a terrible drift as he loses tons of speed. And Ollie's got a huge lead on him now. And it looks like this one should be in the bag. Oh no! Can Mr. 27 get around? Nope! Oh, the bad collision! What a bad collision, and I don't know who won. We're gonna have to check out the replay. This is hard to watch. Oh, I still don't know who won. Okay. I still don't know from this angle. We're gonna have to take it back to the chase cam. Let's see if it's a little easier to see there. Oh, that just looks so bad. I hope they're both okay. I think Mr. 27 might have it by a hair. We're gonna have to give it to Mr. 27. And now let's hope that they're both fine for race 2, and they are. Mr. 27 on the inside lane. He has the first win. Ollie needs this win to stay alive. And he takes the inside lane advantage. Another terrible drift from Mr. 27 on that curve. And Ollie's got a big lead now. And come on, Ollie. He's my nephew, but he's really letting me down right now. But he takes this win. And he has the faster time with a 19.252. which means he will take the inside lane for race 3. He's got something going on right now, but he's drifting a lot on the Sizzler curves. And now Ollie goes to the inside lane. I got his time wrong, but it's really hard to see when the screen is small. And Ollie holds on to that inside lane advantage, continues to build on it. I'm not going to assume anything on this race anymore. Ooh, another bad drift. And this time Mr. 27 takes it. No, he doesn't. Mr. 27 loses control, pinballs off the walls, and creates an opening for Ollie to just slide by. And Ollie takes that win and advances to round 3. Wow. What a finish. Wow. I can't believe it. But there you see Mr. 27 make some contact with Ollie, which throws him off, and Ollie just sneaks right on by, casually in reverse. Man, disappointing loss for Mr. 27, but rubbin' is racing. Alright, so Ollie has his 2 wins, and he will be facing Azmi G in round 3. And now we move on to Group 4 with John Receiver, Benny Wilson, Big Romy, and Rowdy. But first up, Benny Wilson of Slandman Customs in a TDR Miata, driving against John Receiver from Jack, John, and Katie Racing. Benny Wilson starts on the inside lane as the higher seed, and he has the inside lane advantage that he holds on to. Starting to put a lot more distance between him and John. Clean driving from Benny. And he easily takes race 1 with a 16.575 time. Nothing crazy there, so we're moving right on to race 2. John Receiver takes the inside lane now, and he needs a win here. Looks like Benny's catching up, and he pulls ahead as they enter the open track. A bad drift from John widens that gap. Benny's got a bigger lead this time, and it does not look like he's going to lose it, as he takes race number 2 with a 17.855 time. That means he has his 2 wins to advance to round 3. And before we find out who he's going to race against, we're going to take a quick break for a short message.
If you're looking to upgrade your track, look no further than Slandman Customs. Slandman Customs makes high-quality 3D printed track parts and accessories, including start gates, 45-degree turns, 90-degree turns, 180-degree turns, and the new banked Crash Racer 45-degree turn, as well as many other parts and accessories to upgrade your track. Visit Slandman Customs on Facebook and use the promo code for 10% off your next order.
Welcome back, everyone. It's now time for the second matchup from Group 5. We have Big Romy of Rivera Racing going up against Rowdy of Rowley Brothers Racing. Big Romy will start on the inside lane as the higher seed. Rowley's got a tough race ahead of him, as Big Romy keeps the inside lane advantage. And here comes Rowley pulling in to close the gap. He's waiting for Big Romy to make a mistake. But Big Romy with a clean finish, and he takes race number 1 with a 16.506. Nothing exciting there, so we're going to go right on to race 2. Rowdy takes the inside lane, and he needs a win here. Big Romy catching up, and he makes the pass before they enter the open track. But Rowdy is right on him, taps him a few times, taps him again. But oh no! Rowdy, with an attempt to make a pass, loses control, and Romy takes win number 2 with a 16.869 time. And there goes Rowdy, a little under the track. Good try, but he just couldn't make it. And I can't see what it is, but for some reason he starts drifting. I don't think he corrected himself after exiting the turn. And Romy, with 2 wins, advances to round 3, and he will be facing Benny Wilson. They're both with similar times, so that should be a good matchup. All right, moving on to Group 6, our last group of the day and of the round. We have Jack Eli of Vapor Racing driving against Doc of Regaroo Racing. both with 15-second times under their belt. But Jack Eli starts on the inside lane as the higher seed, and he stays ahead as they enter. Whoa, crazy move by Jack Eli, but he stays ahead. Doc's keeping it tight though, waiting for Jack just to slip up, but he slips himself. And it looks like Jack's gonna take race number 1. Oh crap, oh crap. 2 bad crashes, 2 T-bones, but Jack Eli clearly takes this race and a 19.790 time. And let's go check him out doing his best Gnocchi Jack impersonation. Here we go. No defense this time, all offense. But the best defense is more offense. We switch sides. Doc is on the inside lane now, and he will need a win here to stay alive. Looks like he will hold on to that inside lane advantage. He's got a big lead now, but Jack Eli pulls back in out of nowhere. He's looking for a pass. Tries 1, 2, maybe a 3rd time, but Doc successfully blocks all of those pass attempts. And he takes race number 2 with a 17.423 time. This time we do have a replay to watch, so let's go check that out and see what happened. We'll look at this first, but Doc with the drift, bringing Jack Eli back into the picture. And from here, it was a really tight race. Josh puts down a bad drift, which gives Jack Eli a chance to pass. He tries from the inside first, and then the outside, but Doc blocks both of them. And now we're at race 3. What's going on? Doc's supposed to be on the inside lane, but I guess he gave it to Jack Eli. He's catching up and takes the inside lane advantage back from Jack Eli. Hard drift right there. They made a lot of contact, but I don't see Jack Eli in the picture anymore. Something must have happened. There he is, but no chance to catch up as Doc wins his 2nd race with a 17.474 time. And now for the replay. There goes the block from Doc that really messes up Jack Eli. Slows him down like crazy there, and after that it was over. And with those 2 wins, Doc will advance to round 3. And now we find out who he'll be facing between Big Al and Racin' Jason. Now our last matchup. Racin' Jason of Toon Tracks Racing, driving against Big Al of Big Al's Customs. Racin' Jason starts on the inside lane as the higher seed, but Big Al gets the jump on him off the line, but Jason pulls back in and keeps the inside lane advantage. Looks like Jason is just a little bit faster than Big Al as he's slowly putting on more distance. And he takes race number 1 with a 17.820 time. His slowest yet, I think. And now Big Al takes the inside lane. He's gonna need this win. And it looks like he will keep that inside lane advantage as Jason's right on him, taps him there. Taps him again. Jason's gonna make a move. Oh, Big Al blocks it. And he takes race number 2 with a 17.629 time, which is faster than Racin' Jason's time. So he will start on the inside lane for race 3. And there goes that block from Big Al and that collision from Jason. Now we go to race 3. Big Al starts on the inside lane. And it looks like he will hold on to that inside lane advantage once again. And once again, Jason is right on him. Big Al drops to the inside lane and blocks. Jason has a bad drop and loses some distance, but he's coming back. And he makes a pass. No, he doesn't make a pass. So close from Jason. Late push, almost makes it. If not for that bad drop, Jason would have had this matchup. Wow. Another tight race determined right at the finish line. This was a really good round. And Big Al with another upset. At this point, I hope he goes pretty far. But Big Al with 2 wins advances to round 3. And he'll be facing Doc, who Doc's been putting down some great times, so that's going to be a tough matchup for Big Al. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for round 2. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.